What is up, my hyperlinks? HMK here once again, and man, I am so glad that I didn't put any videos or pictures of that Switch in my last video. So guys, I'm pretty sure you heard the story about that guy who supposedly got his Nintendo Switch early thanks to a retail error mistake. So it turns out that story was actually bullshit. I mean, that guy's story, I mean, he had the Switch, but his story was bullshit. The fact is, he bought it from some shady customer or something. He worked at a barista at some cafe. The details are pretty shady on that as well. Anyways, he bought a Switch early from a guy who offered him, apparently. And the guy that he bought it from apparently stole it from his distributor, a US distributor that he worked at. So yes, this guy, the guy who had the Switch, Hip Hop the Robot, bought a Switch that was stolen from a from an employee who stole it from the distributor that he worked at, he or she or whatever worked at. That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. Shame on you. Shame on all y'all. But it's good to know that earlier this week, Nintendo did make a statement on this about the whole Switch being out prematurely and whatnot, and they did reclaim the Switch. They sent some third-party reclamation company to go reclaim the Switch from the dude, Hip Hop the Robot. So he surrendered the Switch to them, and they had the statement to say to IGM. They said, earlier this week, individuals claimed to have prematurely purchased a small number of Nintendo Switch systems from an unspecified retailer. Nintendo has determined these units were stolen in an isolated incident by employees of a US distributor, with one system being illegally resold, and that's the system we're talking about here, Hip Hop the Robot. These individuals involved have been identified, terminated from their place of employment, and under investigation by local law enforcement authorities on criminal charges. Nintendo Switch will launch worldwide March 3rd, 2017. We look forward to everyone being able to discover the wonders of the new system for themselves at that time. Nintendo Savage. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are at first, because the story broke out that Nintendo did reclaim the Switch. The guy had to surrender the Switch to people representing Nintendo, and everyone's like, oh, but he's out of money, Nintendo should reimburse him, yada yada. Then later on, he admitted that he bought a system. He didn't get a system through some retail store means that got a mistake that he said prematurely, or he said before. He bought it from some dude who stole the Switch, which is completely and utterly fucked up. I don't feel bad for any of them. I don't feel bad for the dude who got the Switch taken away. I don't feel bad for the dude who stole the Switch, because he stole a Switch and now it's being under investigation. You don't fuck with Nintendo's ninjas, man. Jeez, this is just like that Pokemon X and Y story. If you guys don't know about that story, that's a deal for another time. But if you search it up, you'll know what happened. Jesus Christ. But yeah, just to clarify, to update the story, because the story broke out not too long ago and I made a video on it, and I want to make an update video on it as soon as I got back in the creator's seat. So yes, the Switch that was out and about prematurely was indeed stolen, and Hip Hop the Robot, he was a barista, wherever, he bought a stolen Switch. So, you know, it's his fault that he decided to leak it and decided to have this whole domino effect go down. But hey, now we know what the concrete details are, and you know, that guy who stole the Switch, you can say his ass is crispy. He's fucked. So guys, be sure to follow the law when it comes to this sort of stuff, and be sure to enter my existing Breath of the Wild and Nintendo Switch giveaway. Everything you need to know is in the description box below, so you can win one legally. Not like that other dude. So guys, be sure to check out those things, like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Until the next video, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.